Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
I had poured years of my life, every late night, every canceled social event, into building Nexus, a specialized workflow automation software. It was my baby, my intellectual property, refined and unique. I was finally gaining traction, landing significant clients. Scaling alone was tough, so I brought on Theresa May. She presented herself as a savvy business development associate, eager to help expand. I saw potential, a fresh energy. I gave her extensive access, client portals, sales dashboards, even a restricted dev environment, including a unique admin access token for demonstration purposes, trusting her implicitly. What a fool I was. Within months, I started noticing red flags. A few missing client payments that were delayed, unusual activations of my software's premium modules on unapproved servers, and vague, dismissive answers from Theresa when I questioned her. It clicked when a long-term client casually mentioned they'd seen my software module offered by another vendor, slightly rebranded, and that Theresa had been their contact. My blood ran cold. She wasn't just siphoning, she was outright stealing my IP and reselling it. The initial shock gave way to a cold, calculating fury. I wouldn't confront her. I would dismantle her. My first step was subtle. I duplicated my primary admin access token for Nexus, creating two identical but functionally distinct copies. One, let's call it the ghost key. I secretly revoked all its permissions in the backend, setting it to trigger an immediate, untraceable alert if ever used to authorize any significant transaction or module activation. The other, the clean key, became my sole operational access. I also installed enhanced logging on all client-facing portals and embedded digital watermarks into every Nexus build, tied to specific license activations. I then crafted a pretext. I told Theresa I was having technical issues with my main access, implying I was locked out of certain features, and asked her to manage all client activations for a few weeks, handing her the now-neutered ghost key. I even made a show of seeming stressed about impending payment deadlines, knowing she'd be looking for opportunities to exploit. I continued to monitor her activities, documenting every suspicious email, every unapproved client discussion, every odd module activation. Theresa, predictably, took the bait. For a solid 3 weeks, I watched her. She used the ghost key for minor things at first, trying to see if it worked, likely thinking she'd finally gained unmonitored control. Then came the big play. I'd recently onboarded a major enterprise client, and their payment for a bespoke Nexus module was due. I lamented to Theresa that I was having trouble processing their licensing due to my access issues. That night, my system lit up. Theresa had attempted to activate the bespoke module for my new enterprise client using the ghost key. The activation failed instantly, as expected, but the ghost key also pinged my internal alert system with a precise timestamp, her IP address, and the specific module she tried to activate. Even better, it logged her attempting to reroute the client's final payment directly to an offshore account she'd set up, all under the guise of fixing the licensing issue. The digital watermarks in the module she attempted to license, combined with my logs, were incontrovertible. I immediately secured all my systems and contacted my lawyer, Mr. Harrison Vance, and the local cybercrime division. The swiftness was beautiful. Within days, Mr. Vance had prepared a comprehensive civil suit for intellectual property theft, breach of contract, and fraud. Simultaneously, Detective Anya Sharma from the Cybercrime Division launched a criminal investigation. Theresa was served papers at her apartment, and then the police arrived, seizing her devices. The evidence I provided, the detailed logs, the flagged access token usage, the rerouted payment attempts, even her attempts to sell my watermarked software to my long-term clients, was overwhelming. She was immediately terminated from our partnership, naturally. The enterprise client, once they understood the depth of her betrayal, not only stayed with me but provided additional testimony against her. The civil suit resulted in a judgment that stripped her of all her assets, her apartment, her car, everything, to repay my stolen funds and damages. The criminal charges followed, resulting in a felony conviction that essentially ended any legitimate career she might have had in tech or business development. She was professionally blacklisted, financially ruined, and lost all credibility. I later heard she was working odd jobs, a shadow of her former confident self. Justice, cold and precise, was served. She tried to build her empire on my foundation, and in the end, I ensured she had nothing but rubble.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.